Hello and welcome everyone to our Wednesday afternoon stream. We've got a special game we're playing today. I've been actually wanting to play this for a while. We're gonna see how this game goes. Notice that I have my counter up here. Get rid of that, so just give me 1 second. But yeah, we're playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. So this is going to be very interesting. I've actually been wanting to play this game for quite a while now, and I was just like, you know what, screw it, we're going to play it, and we're just going to see how it goes. Blue, thank you so much for coming by, first in chat. Burnt Toast seems like a game I would like. Well, Burnt Toast, I hope that you stick around to check it out, because I think you might like it too. And it'll be interesting to play it with everybody in chat. Okay. Gotta change one thing here. There we go. Turn that off. Beautiful. Okay, there we go. And you might have to mute the mic if you need to, if you know what I mean. It gets spicy. Okay, well, spicy is good, right? What is it? 11 herbs and spices in the chicken? Because that's what you're talking about, right, Mast? Definitely what you're talking about. So anyways, everybody welcome. Okay, name. Let's see. Name. I guess we're just gonna put Nacho in, right? Oh, look at this. We got chicken and biscuits. Chicken and biscuits. I'm already getting hungry. Oh boy. You sleep softly as the morning casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Okay, so we are a student. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in this moment forever. Or you could wake up now as the chicken starts clucking. Oh, that's our alarm clock. Holy cow. Okay. Smack that clock up. And Adam, throw the clock out the window. We're going to throw the clock out the window. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to beat Colonel Sanders. No, we lost! So apparently you can die in this game. We just lost already. Fun fact, Mask, you don't like KFC. KFC, definitely some people love it, some people don't like it, so. What did I ruin already? Shatine, hey, how you doing? What the hell am I playing? Well, we are gonna find out. Yes, I know, I already ruined it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it so you guys can see my mouse. If I can do that, let me see. Thought that was just a quick. Yes, there we go. There. So now, yeah. See, now you'll see my mouse. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna smack that clock and up Adam. And at least we have the failed, the failed command still. Thank you, Shatine. Thank you. Okay. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, think about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, the Academy for Learning. Okay, well, that doesn't seem bad. Mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. We need to take this serious, or you allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. Well, we already lost once, so we're gonna go with you gotta take this serious. Look at this awesome! I just noticed this awesome chicken poster. Oh my god, you know what this chicken poster reminds me of? Has anybody ever seen the movie called Kung Fu Hustle? Oh, Blue, you're just talking about the poster? But with the cow in the middle. Oh my god, Blue, it is an awesome poster, Blue and Shatine. Has anybody seen the movie Kung Fu Hustle? Because that kind of reminds me of it, like, not the chicken, but everything else, but the old lady on the front, but the chicken could very well take that place. But anyways, Kung Fu Hustle. Awesome movie, I recommend it. Nacho gives it 5 out of 5 nachos. Okay, We are prepared. We bust through our morning checklist, brush our teeth, we comb our hair, we deodorized our pits. Nothing can stop us now. Who's this boy band? Is this like an actual boy band, by the way? Or is it just like a bunch of... So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is it when you have 6 identical children? What is that called? Is that like... not quads, it's not, is it quintuplets? Anyways, boy band there to go check out. Okay. Comfortably grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Look at that. Oh, look at the biscuit. We are getting charged up for the day. Looks like K-pop. Yeah, it looks like one of those K-pop boy bands for sure. Okay, standing in the quad, you gaze up upon the magnificent university. Here comes our lifelong best friend, Miriam. Hey, Miriam, how you doing? Peace! She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Oh, she sounds like a sweetheart, doesn't she? Hey, Dave, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. Hope you're having a great day, Dave. Good morning, Nacho. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? I like her energy. I like her energy. And then she just cuts us off because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What the? She cuts me off again. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Oh, poor Miriam is having a little bit of a panic attack on her first day. Classic Miriam, raised by Master Chef parents. Ah, so she's got high expectations. And then Nacho says, ever since we were little babies playing together, you and I played together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box. That quicksand box. I wonder how I got into trouble in a quicksand box, but anyways. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great, Miriam. Aw, she's whimpering now on the audio. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. We won't leave you behind, Miriam. We will not leave you behind. Oh god, I'm not sure how long I'll be watching this. Really, Shatine? This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oh boy. Should you prep talk her or change the subject to give her some let's change the subject. Yeah, it's a little bit, but you'll be fine. Now, what about the mystery student we read about in the school message boards? Any new deets? Oh, so who's this that we're talking about? Get this, I heard his name is Harlan. He's no ordinary student. They say he has powers. He has had them ever since he was born from an egg. Born from an egg? Whoa, hold on. An egg, like a chicken egg? Don't be ridiculous. Like I've heard he once fought a bear with just his smile. Boy. You both sigh thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley. Ashley, right? Yeah, that's Ashley. It took me a minute. Our arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. Oh, that's not very nice. You leave Nacho's chins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Thank you, Miriam. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. I'm finding it hard to pronounce. To me, it's spelled really weird, and every time I see it, I'm like, ugh. Oh, and it even addresses it in the game. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone else. I date everything. Is that a possibility? Who do you want me to date? Ashley? Shatine? And if anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Okay, now we have Van the Man has stopped to look you down. Stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Oh boy. Van? Look at this dude. Look at this dude, man. This dude is kicking ass and taking names. Okay, so this dude here, does he not look like a Zelda merchant? I totally think that they look like a merchant from Zelda, for sure. I'm never sure what the arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam. Oh boy. That eyeliner. I know, that's some eyeliner, isn't it? Date him. I know, so far I'm leaning towards Van, I'm not gonna lie. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist with the urge. Probably a good idea there, Nacho. That eyeliner, or the hair. Yeah, like, is that a hat, or is that his hair? I feel like that's a hat. It can't be his hair, right? He's like holding his hair, too. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. Oh, and we have another character now. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Pop! That was an interesting sound Pop just made. Oopsie! I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you, says Pop. Oh, isn't that nice? I think you meant thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly reads Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. So his name is Bob, but he's calling himself Pop? I am so confused. But whatever. Hi Pop, I'm Nacho. So are you going to make me hold on to this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Maybe an I love you counter. I just spent a couple of minutes taking the counter off though. But that is not a bad idea. Is it just me or is he kinda cute? Pop? So Miriam's got a thing for Pop? Nacho says, I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him to the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. Well, we don't know how often they will say that. Oh, that's true. Oh, you mean every time they say it? I mean, it is in the title of the game. Oh good lord, now we have a dog with a spatula in their mouth. Where is this game going? A scruffy looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Sprinkles, oh my god. Now, quiet down everybody. Who is this unreasonably cute pup and why is he in our culinary class? Good question. You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of the All Learning University something. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Oh good lord. What a cute dog is our professor. This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuisances of fine dining. Oh boy. Out of nowhere, the wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly, someone close the window. And then he walks in. Ooh, man. Getting the chills here. You're immediately swept away up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. I love how monotone you said that this is the best day ever. It's him! Sprinkle says, if it isn't my favorite student, Harlan. Oh, so this is the Harry Potter of the culinary school, I believe. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkle's sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisles of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. What begins to bead across your brow? You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. Ashley, and this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a Lot. Oh, they're making fun of me now. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is it with all your really weird insults? You take a moment to clear yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. It is. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and sets some game ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. Birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. Hey, who's this a picture of? Does anybody know who this is a picture of in the back here? I just noticed that. And what's this popcorn up here? Oh, that's the menu. That's supposed to be popcorn chicken? Oh, look at his face, man. He's cranky now. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the the broom cooking arena? Just then another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Student. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Wyatt! Sprinkle says. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you even know? Are you sure you're even in the right place? I like the doggy. That's a corgi too, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's a corgi. And look at his facial expressions. Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Poor random student. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town, tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be the sort of industrial kitchen. Oh, so Clank is a thing, person, not Ratchet and Clank, just Clank. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal! Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everybody stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Well, thank you, Sprinkles, for that life advice. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? We've got a beef treat, we've got a rubber ball, and we've got a chicken snack. I would think the game would want us to do a chicken snack, but I want to do a rubber ball, so we're going to do a rubber ball. Let's see what happens. You reach beneath your apron and return with a rubber ball in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. You toss the ball and he bounds afterward, grabbing it in his mouth and swinging it from side to side before dropping it. The thrill passes quickly. It's not clear if that endeared you to him or not. Imagine that, you start class and you just throw a rubber ball at your teacher. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seat, left standing at the front of the room, only two options remain. Hey, Nacho, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed a seat next to me. If you're interested, that's the Colonel saying. Yeah, we're... okay. So do we sit by our best friend Miriam, or do we sit by the seductive and alluring Colonel Sanders? I think that Miriam is our bestie. We gotta sit with our besties. We're gonna sit our bestie. You move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad you're near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He's such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I've never sacrificed our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. We've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. She does seem a bit needy, doesn't she, Dave? F off with her, Nacho. Well, let's see where this is going. I have a feeling we might end up by the Colonel anyway. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, the Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Okay, so I guess we are going to sit by Miriam. Yay, a pop quiz about me. Oh, this Bob. The incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell us if you are ready for a life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If a train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather? That's right. Look at this. We're acing this pop test. Dave says stop being so nice. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? They've already mentioned a spork, so we're gonna say spork. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat? What the hell is camel meat? And a pancake that looks like a silly face. We'll go with as long as it's made with... No, let's go with the pancake. That's wrong! Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches the culinary school. He is the best boy. Go with that. That's right, he says. Why is there no ice cream option? Agreed, Blue, agreed. Irony alert, I was met with McDonald's ad coming in here. Ooh, ouch. Twitch, I think you dropped the ball on that one. We got 4 out of 5. And welcome, Drew, by the way. Total score was 4 out of 5. Only 1 wrong, that's not too shabby. You might just do alright, kid. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching tally your score. He nods with approval. Ooh, the Colonel approves. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. That is a very important announcement. I'm very glad that he interrupted everybody because... Now let's go get some lunch. Okay, the cafeteria. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room. You smell that? It must be our lunch. And then the student wants everybody's attention. Pop is here now too. Student just wants to apologize for my tardiness. This keeps getting cut off. I think the student is going to be the one that we feel sorry for by the end of this. Howdy folks, I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But I... Shh! Miriam shushes him right up. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh, Pop. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell that I smelled. Indeed. Look at those forearms on this dude. Holy cow! And look at his hands. His hands are bigger than his head is. Like, look at this. He's gonna like, oh my god. No wonder why he can make such good food. Look at those hands. I can't get over that. It's crazy. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. Heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors right? Is this? Ooh, Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Hey Andy, thank you so much for popping by. We're playing some Colonel Sanders. And yeah, it's quite interesting so far. How have you been, Andy? I hope things have been well with yourself. Oh my god, golden, fried, crispy, breaded chicken. Yes, making me hungry. The aurora envelops you, begin to feel warm and safe. What a novel concept, filling a bucket with chicken. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. Colonel Sanders, for years I have been devoting a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 oh, I think I said 11 earlier, so great. Nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. Evident Storm with the raid. Oh my god, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Welcome everybody from the raid. You caught us playing the most unique game that I think I've ever played so far. So I hope everyone enjoys it. Evident, hey, how you doing? I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a good stream, and I hope everybody enjoys this stream. Andy, thank you so much for the biddies. Kits, thank you so much for popping in. Iria, thank you so much for the Isaac and hearts. Really appreciate it. Have you played this Evident Storm? Okay, so the 11 herbs. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. Sanders says, but that's all I'll say about that. Van Van. I think Van Van is my dude so far. I like Van Van. If we have the option, we're definitely gonna see what's up with that dude. What? You think you want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Shh, nah, my dude, nah. Although Van Van is quite the a-hole. Oh, now we got like a Dragon Ball anime Pokemon kind of scene right here. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got them. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yes, I was just like writing it in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel. So she's up to something. Definitely up to something. Oh, she's got her one leg kicked up now. Okay, let's grab some water here. Actually, we've got some red Powerade. Susatistic? Susatic? Thank you so much for popping by. Thank you again, Andy, for the biddies. Got the hydrate here. "100% in JoJo confirmed." Why does he look like he belongs in JoJo? Kinda sus. Enjoy the rest of your stream, friendo. I gotta make some dinner, but I'll be working. I'll be lurking. Thank you so much, Evident Storm. I really appreciate the raid, and thank you for sticking by with the lurk. You see her body language. Okay, we just read that already. So she's trying to get dibs on the Colonel, and then Van Van, a little bit jealous, I think. A little bit jealous. Sanders says, well, Van, the man, if you don't want any... And then I perk up and say, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, the Colonel says. There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Now he belongs in Dragon Ball Z, right? I feel like that's going to be the theme of the game here. Oh, it's amazing! Oh, look at this. We're having an out of body experience. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about the Colonel Sanders culinary heart. Swim towards the lights. Go with the second one. This game is unusual. Yes, Dave, it is a tad unusual. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, and heavenly. What a kai! Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. A man? Or a flavor? Are they the same? So it sounds like we're falling in love with Sanders by tasting their chicken. Alright, thank you so much and enjoy your food. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Mr. Sanders. The Colonel smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I said, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef, the Colonel says. What exactly was on that chicken, I reply. Ha ha ha, how bold of you to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time. And as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants, no big deal though. Oh look at this, he's got a little chicken on his walking stick? Yes, he has a walking stick. Well, okay then. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade, I say. Sanders replies, what's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Okay. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. I reply, you know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? Sanders replies, you've got a moxie, I'll give you that. You've got a moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel the warmth as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but I can't tell you. Oh, no! I missed what it was, I was trying to click on it. Never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get that if you... Why can't I... Is that like the game, like actually censoring its own ingredients because they don't want to show the recipe? That's actually kind of cute. While you're wrapped up in a huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Sanders outside. Oh, it's you again. Howdy! Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. I reply, that sounds like you have big plans. Sanders replies, I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that. And again, look at these huge hands and these huge forearms. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him on to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Let's suggest a new ingredient. Let's see how he reacts to that. So I reply, you know about that. I was thinking about your secret recipe. Sanders replies, I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it, I tell Sanders. Sanders replies, improve it? You want to change my secret recipe, and you think you can do better? I reply, have you heard of habanero peppers? Oh my god, those are some hot peppers. Do people like spicy peppers in chat? I don't mind some spice, but sometimes too much spice is not good for myself. Sanders replies, heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, habanero, chane, but that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. I know I butchered those names of those peppers, by the way. He continues, a recipe is about balance and involves careful consideration and refinements. I didn't mean to, I reply. Sanders, let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Nacho. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson. That certainly didn't go as planned. Okay, so any brownie points that we had with Sanders, I think we just lost them, unfortunately. Hey, Tazzy! How's it going? Oh my god. We're just kind of getting into it too. Actually, we've been playing for a little bit now, I suppose. Oh, and here's the kitchen setup. How are you doing, Tazzy? I hope you're having a wonderful day. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Tazzy, I've never played this game. Please tell me what I have missed. So far, we haven't missed a whole lot. It's just basically introducing characters. Miriam is my bestie, which is kind of needy though. And when I say kind of needy, I mean like hugely needy. Miriam says, look at this place, it's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff? What if I totally blow it? Then I comfort her by saying, you're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations. Aren't we sweet? I'm doing good, Tazzy. Thank you so much for asking. Oh, and Tazzy, this dog here, this corgi, this is a corgi, right? This is the teacher. Welcome, students, and yes, their name is Sprinkles. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. Tazzy, you've basically summed it right up perfectly. For today's lessons, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. I say to the Colonel, hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? Team of two, that is, me and you. If that wasn't clear. Wanna be my partner? The Colonel replies, sure Nacho, I'll prepare our station. Miriam looks at me. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Oh my god, partner, Pop and Clank. Oh good lord. Clank is also a student, Tazzy, even though he's an oven or something. And Pop's name is actually Bob, he just reads his name upside down. Okay, so Clank is just bipping and bopping. Miriam responds, oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you're gonna have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to be Miriam's partner? Who should we pick as Miriam's partner? We can either do Pop or Clank. I'm not sure. Oh my god, yeah, you're in love with the teacher? But why Colonel Sanders gotta be so good looking? Feels wrong. Yes, Tazzy, that is an oven. You should date the oven. You know what? If I dated an oven, that would be fine with me because I'm all for nice, cooked, warmed food. So awesome. And the best fiend friends are in chat now, Shatine and Tazzy. Okay, we're gonna pick the oven. So I reply, sorry Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate, says Pop. Not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. What? Hold on there, fella, says Miriam. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clant might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Buzz. Tissue? Tissue? I hardly know you? Ha ha ha. Oh my god. That was not a good joke, Miriam. That was not a good joke. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Ooh, so Clank has a thing for Miriam? That's kind of interesting. Okay, and then I reply, looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Okay, so Sprinkle says, alright you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Sanders? Oh, what am I suggesting to my partner, Colonel Sanders? Okay, I get that. Thank you, Pazzy, for taking care of that. Thank you so much. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's potatoes and gravy. So, of all of these things, this is the thing that would get me most excited. So we're gonna go with mashed potatoes and gravy. And like, I'm really a meat and potatoes kind of guy, so this is right up my alley. Shatine, the corgi is our teacher. So then I reply, I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. Sanders interrupts us, and gravy. And look at these hands again! My god. I respond, I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to get beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. Turned away, I say, I'll get the potatoes. Sanders says, no, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is the passion of mine. Can I have the classes now? Tazzy's asking, okay, so is this a dating sim? And are you really, and anyone you are really interested in? So Tazzy, the name of this game is I Love You Colonel Sanders, a finger looking good dating simulator. So yes, this is a dating sim. The biatch or the oven, I think. Oh my god. So this is our arch nemesis right here, Ashley, who spells her name with extra letters. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? I reply, we're just cooking partners. Mind your own business, Ashley. Ashley responds back, Sanders' heart is my business. You better keep your fingers off my man. Van Van pops in. Oh, we got the tunes kicking when Van Van comes in. Did someone call for me? No, geez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Nacho's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? So these two... these two are, like my arch emisses. Like, they're just kind of like the dicks of the class, basically. But I think Van Van's kind of cool. I hope Van Van comes around by the end of the game. Colonel Sanders returns. With an armful of peeled potatoes, he tosses them into a boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Sanders says, "Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van Van. Are we working a quartet instead of a duo now?" Ashley, no. It looked like Nacho was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur cooks, or chefs, need a lot of mentoring. Van Van adds, "I was going to say, Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level." Ha ha ha, I doubt it. Ashley snaps back, "Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever that Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together, like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense." Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for the Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going hard at you. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Okay, so we turn to Colonel Sanders. "Hunk of hunks, in your time of need, turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back." I'm just going to talk to the Colonel, because I think the Colonel's got me. I think he's got my back, so we're going to just chill with him and see what he has to say. So then I reply, "I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine. Do not bicker with prima donnas." Partners were chosen at the beginning of the class, so let's respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. "I choose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chooses me. Isn't that right?" Sanders replies, "Sometimes conflict can actually build character. I wouldn't want you to shy away from a bit of healthy competition with our peers, Nacho." Wow, is he just not that into you? Maybe you think a gentleman would defend you in a situation like this. Did you do something to offend him at some point? You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed and boiled potatoes into a perfect creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through your steps. You know so well why your attention was elsewhere. Sanders, I know just what to do. Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth, brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Oh, that looks so good. So the thing that I love the best about KFC is their gravy. Like, I could drink their gravy. I know it will kill me, but I could literally drink it. Oh boy. Future wife and best friend there, or maybe future husband. Maybe. I wonder how much hair product JoJo uses. Pokemon, I choose you! Can you imagine cooking while carrying a full conversation? No, Tazi, I could not. I would either burn or cut myself. Something bad would happen for sure. You know what? I can literally smell the KFC gravy right now. And yes, I'm purposely leaving this up here so people are just staring at a bowl of gravy. It said bowl of gravy, but really it's a bowl of potatoes with gravy on top. Ooh, look at this. Did we get a wink? Look at a wink. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork for that small moment. All of the madness and pressure in the crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. Sanders says, if you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with her sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling that sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Oh god, this is not going to go well. Ashley screams, Van Van, do something, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Sprinkles jumps in. Hold on right there, Nacho. We do not waste food at the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful... Oh, he said spoonful. It's not a spoonful, it's a sporkful. You'd better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. And then Pop jumps in. Can I have a potato face? Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Look at this! He's got an axe! Oh my god! Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Wow, this game is awesome. I love it so far. Hey Oreo, thank you for stopping by. Yes, we are playing this, my friend. We are playing this. You made Rice Krispie treats homemade last night. Oh, I love Rice Krispie treats. That's awesome. It is amazing. I'm glad that you're all enjoying it. Hey, little 13, how you doing? Thank you for stopping in. Well, you're about to find out, little 13. The random student jumps in. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look at me with envy. The interrupting student rushes to Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. Sprinkles shouts out, No! Don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten. Van Van says, I think I left something in the oven. Van Van takes off. And then the student replies, I don't feel so good. Nacho. So then I reply, it killed him. Sprinkles interrupts. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. Well, he literally has like a ghost cape thing on. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Oh my god. Let's get the hydrate in here. Night Gill Warrior, thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. We got some red Powerade here today. I'm sorry about that, Night Gill Warrior. I do my best to turn off all the ads, but unfortunately Twitch does play some ads now and again, so I do apologize for that. But welcome to the action. Okay, so now Pop has eaten the rest of the tentacle. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back at his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison, Pop says. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment, and snapping everyone back up to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. So he's immune, apparently. Sprinkles replies, I am not sure the professors here make enough money. Yeah, I think you're right there, Sprinkles. But of course you are a dog, if you haven't remembered that. Uh, okay, this is interesting, Nightgale, because Drew came into the chat earlier and he said the ad was from McDonald's. So where was your ad from, Nightgale Warrior? Okay. Ghost of Student. So is he like dead? Is this like canon? Like this dude's dead? The ghost is like, hello, I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student, all of his nonsense, Sanders approaches you. Sanders says to me, I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. Ooh, he's walking us home now. This is getting really interesting. No problem, little 13. You enjoy the rest of the day. You take care. The ad was for Alien? Like the movie Alien? And oh, Tazzy, you're working on a new cosplay? Is it of Sanders? Maybe I should dress like Sanders for Halloween, eh? I could pull that off. The student replies to Sanders, what? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark, and it's more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Sanders says, those mashed potatoes you made today in class. But I interrupt him. Before you go on, I want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize what I was making them. They were amazing, Sanders says. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Oh my god, we're like getting right to it right now. Holy cow, man. If you do send me pictures, you should. Yes, do it. Oh my god. What did I just get myself into? Alien PC stuff. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, so after a day, I am like totally in love with Sanders. I'm about to just confess all of my feelings for them. I reply, Colonel Sanders? Sanders replies back, yes, Nacho. I say to them, there's something I need to tell you. Ah, and then Van Van interrupts. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. Van Van continues, you see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world the world has ever seen. And every day since I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, and never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. Sanders replies, we should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our soul may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Van Van replies, hey, no, you... Shut up, I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff. And you be the star of the story. And be the star of the story. Oh man, so Van Van's getting like super, super jealous here. I jump in. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? Van Van replies, you can't prove that. Sanders adds, I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Was that the student? Van Van says, forget him, we're talking about me now. Me, I'm the hero. Oh my god. Holy shit, what just happened? What just happened? The Spork monster is here to fight a hero. What is this? Like, oh my god. I don't even know what to say. So Van Van is terrified, as am I. Van Van says, I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. Sanders jumps in. We will not let harm come to another student, except for that ghost kid. I kind of dropped the ball on that. Yeah, you did, Sanders. The monster replies, be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster, see? I reply, is Is he's rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss a sand tax any further, it's a turn-based fighting sequence? What will you do? Oh, seriously? Oh, this is awesome! I love this. I am so in love with this game. Okay. Attack. Of course we're gonna attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? We're gonna cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset the Spork monster. Spork monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Let's keep going attack. Attack, attack, attack. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love. 1 damage. The Spork monster won't forget this. The Spork monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Okay, they're charging up like an ultimate, right? So we gotta defend. Night Guild Warrior, but you can guess my old name for the first thing when I got here. Oh, I am not sure. Do you like my new streaming name? I like that name. It's nice, Nightingale. I enjoy it. Okay, we're gonna defend. They're charging up a ultimate. We're gonna defend. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening. This is not happening." Spork monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork monster uses utilitensilize. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Okay, let's defend again. You decide to defend. Which defender will you use? Let's use the buff up. No one can control this much buffness. You start to feel bloated and, quite frankly, a little greasy. Oh no, what happened? Did my mic shut off? No! Can you hear me now? Oh, I hope my audio wasn't out for too long. Was it out for too long? Yeah, I apparently hit the mute button by accident. But we're back now. Okay, good. Hopefully it wasn't too long. Like maybe a minute. Okay. Did you guys see that scene with his like shirt ripped open and his like muscular chest was sticking out and oh. Okay. You'll never survive my student debt loan destruction. This game is awesome. I love it. Whoever made this game, kudos to them. Student loan debt destruction does 10 damage. Spork monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. Sanders says, "You continue to surprise me, Nacho." Yes. Well, he had to prep his ultimate. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it is Borko. Borko? Sander says, "Borko? That name sounds strangely familiar." Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes us. Uh-oh. That was that was a very intense battle. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. We are in my bedroom. And the Colonel is in the bedroom with me? Oh boy. The image of Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. Is he really here? I'm not sure if they were really there or not. He must have helped you get home in your tired state. You don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your eyes cover. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're being tucked in tightly. Whoa. Just getting real. Yeah, Tazzy, we are going fast here. I apparently just say out loud, "Good night, my Colonel." My Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there. Obstructing your love dreams are weird. Oh, good lord. Oh, good lord. Did you all just see that? Did you all just see that? You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Oh my god. And again, our cool chicken poster. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We're gonna go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school the next day. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Miriam says, "Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be... I think I might like Clank." I reply, "Like him? Like him?" Miriam responds, "I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. Like him." We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweetheart. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. She continues, "Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school?" I reply, "No, but that does make complete sense." Miriam continues, "Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade." Did I just read that right? And was also the convertible that he himself rode in on at the front of the homecoming parade. Yep, I read that right. Okay, let's get that hydrate in for Night Guild Warrior. Yeah, I'm pulling for Miriam. I think Miriam's got this. Okay. I reply, "I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooking language translation there." Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. Like I am taking it slow with Colonel Sanders? I don't know about that. Get that posture check in. Thank you, Jazzy. Miriam continues on, you and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student ever to attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? I reply, we definitely connected yesterday. Miriam laughs, sure you did. You're great, why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove your love is real. I respond, well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his most secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. She says, a secret ingredient? I reply, yeah, I just said that, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. Pauses. She pauses. She pauses. Oh god, everyone's saving up their hydrates. Hey Erica, how you doing? Thank you so much for coming by. I'm glad that you were able to make it. We are playing I Love You Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Okay, so Miriam is pausing. Let's not keep her hanging. Let's see what she has to say. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. Miriam continues. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my very own. I don't like where this is going. I jump in. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I reply, I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Miriam continues, whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. I respond, well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'll be much use to anyone. Miriam, please, 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 it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. So tell her the ingredient that Colonel Sanders told us, or make up a fake ingredient. I don't wanna get in trouble with the Colonels. I think I'm just gonna make up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about? I reply. It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witchy potion, but what can you do? Miriam responds, Eye of Newt? Wow! Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. It's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in, cherry blossom petals fill the air. Ooh, we know what happened last time this happened. Oh my god. He's on a horse now. He's on a horse now. Don't date her, she's an idiot. Shatine! Yes, fake, fake, fake. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school on a horse. Look at this. His saddle has pictures of chickens on it. I just noticed that. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Run to him. What do you think we should do? Should we run? Should we stand back and admire his majestic glory, or should we run to him? What does chat think? I'm gonna let chat decide this one, because I think either way I'm good with the results. I'm not sure which one I would pick. I mean, the guy arrived on a horse, so I mean that's pretty freaking cool. Okay, let's see here. Run to him, run to him, run to him, run to him. Okay, we're running to him. You decided that the best way to show Miriam how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he'll sweep you up onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good. I reply, "Oh, Colonel, my Colonel." However, your sudden movement surprised the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. Holy cow! So we just got horseshoed right in the face, and usually that means death. Usually that means death. I think the goal of this game should be to date him. He is a hottie, the Colonel. The force of the blow completely knocks you out. That would probably like break your neck, in all honesty, but we pass out. Oh, we're back to the darkness again. Fun, crazy stuff always happens in the darkness. In the darkness, you see a vision. Oh my god, it's the ghost student. We don't know what the goal is in the game, Erica. All we know is that this is a dating simulator. So the student ghost appears in our mind, I guess. Ooh, Nacho, I am here to deliver you a message. Not this guy. It is of importance that you remember this, exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All you need to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is... Okay, so the thing with this student is kind of like Meg from Family Guy. No one really listens to them. They cut them off, and we still don't know what their name is because every time they try to say what our name is, they get cut off. Okay. Can it be to teach me how to date and or understand guys? Erica. Well, yes. I think this will give us some good insight into the hearts and minds of some guys and men. I think. Not sure where my 50M posture checkpoints. Oh, that's right. I gotta stack you up because Emma, who is Nightingale, she's always making sure that my posture is correct. So I'm gonna take your words of advice, Emma, and just stretch a little bit there and get a little more comfortable. Oh, look at that. Erica's got you. Erica's got you, and also get a hydrate in there. Okay. So let's see if we can actually see what this kid's name is. But before you can continue, you suddenly awake. Goes to the student is just like, eek! You awake to find Colonel Sanders attending to you. Oh my. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices, or is that just his natural seasoned musk? Compliment the craftsmanship of his horseshoes. Lean in for a kiss. Oh my god. This game is really ramping up the romance. I think it's a little too much for the kiss. But if this was a movie, you'd lean in for a kiss, right? Okay, Erica's saying kiss. Erica's saying kiss. And it looks like Emma burnt her hot dogs. Okay, let's go for the kiss. Whoa, 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 you've known him for a day. Are you really sure? I guess you must be. You put your arms around Sanders' neck and pull him in for a kiss. But he turns his face and you awkwardly kiss his ear. You can feel him shudder. Too soon! You clearly mistook his compassion for love. Your soul crawls inside of itself and you instantly die of embarrassment. No! Erica, what did you do to us? Okay. Try again. Wonder where it's gonna leave us off at. That's actually the second time we've had to do that. Okay. We're just gonna go through this quickly. Oh my god, this is too funny. I'm loving this game though. You shouldn't trust me. You know my dating life. You know what though? I probably would have done it anyways because that's what would happen in the movie, right? So okay, so we ran to him. Let's just pause and admire the horse. Oh, we can fast forward. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. What's a dating life? Poor Emma. Shatine, you're gonna get hit in the face. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't get hit in the face. That could have been, but we also just got kicked in the face by a horse too, so maybe they were having a little bit of sympathy for us. Hey, Ashwillis, we are having a lot of fun. We just tried to make out with Colonel Sanders, and we got a game over. So now we're trying not to be as forward with them. So we're going to compliment the craftsmanship of the horse's shoes that just implanted itself into my face. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. I replied, that horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were when they were pressing into my face. Sanders replies, that's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van. They are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Oh, excuse me. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders. But he sees you coming. Van Van says, whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Ashley butts in, why don't you make like a bee and mind your own beeswax, honey? Okay, so we can tell them to stop being so immature or act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. Let's tell them to grow up. You would merely dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. I say to them, culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Ashley snaps back. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? Van Van adds, I'm not sure you know a good meal if I don't know if you know a good meal if it ate you. Ashley continues, being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes, pianch? I'm not sure what that word is. Van Van says, and it doesn't hurt to use a little E. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's the book from the Spork Monster. I don't know how to say that word. What is that word? I don't know that word, Shiti. And I'm going to grab that hydrate for Emma right now. Okay. Okay, so this is the book that we got after we killed the Spork Monster. That they obviously have now. I say, that's the same book that I found last night on the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. Ashley says, I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom. Its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. Poor Pop Pop. We're playing, hee hee hee. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. Almost time for class. Maybe. Here comes Clank, the love interest of our best friend Miriam. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Van Van shouts, "Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts!" I chime in, "You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything." Clank looks at me and goes, "Bzz, womp." Ashley adds, "Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such a language, not even from a stand mixer." "Womp womp," Clank responds back. Van Van says, "No, your mother was a stand mixer." Clank makes some more clanky noises. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Ashley says, "Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them." So Ashley is trying to steal the Colonel from us, because she is our arch rival, our arch nemesis. Shatine, it's a French word. I'm trying to find the correct word for it in English. Oh, okay. Well, it's good that we have you here, Shatine. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Sanders jumps in. "Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on." Ooh, so we kind of just got dismissed by Sanders. Ashley says, "Maybe I can help you with your business plan." Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class. Emma. That biatch can F right off. Sanders is ours. Exactly, right? Okay, so Sprinkles is panting. Which doesn't seem that abnormal because he's a professor, but he's also a dog, okay? Yeah, Sprinkles is our professor. Students, please take your seat. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. You try to give Sprinkles a pat on the head, but he snarls at you. Sorry, I get a little worked up if people try to pit me before I've had my morning coffee. Let that be a lesson to all of you. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Oh my god. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Okay, so now my professor is licking in the face. Colonel Sanders jumps in. "Down, boy, down!" Whatever that word is. That command, shouted by Colonel Sanders, has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sprinkles replies, "Sorry, I got a little carried away." After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Shatine says it's not a brag. I guess it's the closest word would be something like attract more of or attention, to show confidence, like colorful, like the dude's current hairstyle. Ah, okay, very interesting. Yes, Erica, our teacher is a corgi. So Sprinkles continues, "Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Sprinkles, which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders. And you missed most of the important parts." Oh my god, I thought I was missing the most important parts of Colonel Sanders, but no, I'm missing the most important parts of the lesson. Oh my god. Dave, Nacho, have you seen the Disney Pixar short Deo? I don't think I have, Dave. Shoot me the link to it, and I will check it out. Emma, the teacher is so effing cute, and Sanders is hot. Yes, I agree. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Nacho? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? We have a dog biscuit, we have a shimmering pepper, and we have a glass of water. I'm gonna go with the glass of water. You grab the glass of water and gulp it down. It's cool and crisp like the purest snow melted by the mountain springs. Sprinkles asks, says, hey, that was mine. It was from my favorite toilet. You owe me $6. We just drank his, we just drank from his water dish. Yay. It's on Disney, I think. It's a cute little thing. Check it out. Okay, cool. I'll at least check out the trailer or something if I can't get at the entirety of it. And then I reply, and you've got excellent taste, so I'm just rolling with it. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. Miriam says, we all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter the room, make a dramatic announcement. Van starts by saying, today's lunch will be prepared, and is interrupted by Ashley via timed competition cook-off. So I think the gloves have just been thrown. This is it. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. Step and tell them, you're on, let's do it, baby. So I reply, a bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. Van snaps back, I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Ooh, Sanders with hearts emitting from his body. Says, good one, Van. I like your gumption, Nacho. Ooh, we impressed him. Sanders says, I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. So it's on. It is on. Oh shit, timer ready. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. Sprinkles. I love this game too because they break that whole third person thing sometimes, and I always like it when games do that. I think it's really cute. Sprinkles says, that's what I'm talking about. And then he... Is that him aruing? Or... Yeah, aru? And then I say, I stand corrected. Sanders says, the hard way builds solidarity. The hard way builds solidarity, the foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. I feel like there should be a comma in there somewhere. And that's an original quote by me. In case anyone was wondering, I hope its message lifts you to victory. I also like how this game... Come on, Nacho, that was the worst Aru ever. Aru! How's that? Is that better? I love this game because also the grammar in this game is not the greatest, but I think they've done that on purpose. Ashley says, like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. Oh, she's got a butcher knife in her hand. Has she always had a butcher knife in her hand? I just noticed it. Oh, the battle music is kicking in too now. I will defeat you, Ashley says. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1. You're feeling like you can really impress him again here. How if my life depended on it? I just did, Emma. I just did. You're making me blush. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Are we doing potatoes and gravy again? Think fast. If the timer runs out, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Okay, so I'm going to focus on this because it looks like we're going to be timed. It always boils 10 seconds after you turn the heat on. Oh my god, what do I do? Do that. That's wrong. Damn it. What were you thinking, Nacho? Get your head in the game. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to Alleviate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Vigilance. That's wrong! No! It's at 100 seconds? Oh my god. I'm under pressure here. I'm begging you to get it together. Get it! I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never to forget where you came from. Every day you meditated on this advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy, so where does it come from? There. Oh my god. I can't even read everything. Okay, that's right. This is your shot and you're not going to miss it. Aroo! Is that better? You can try to shout it from out of the noises of the arena and focus on the cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. No! What? What did he just say? Don't make me get the spray bottle. Oh my god, the teacher is threatening to get the spray bottle on me. Is this the end? Yep. No! We gamed over. Yet. Okay. Do this again. Emma says weak, but Shatine says a bit better. But not enough, she agrees. Oh man, okay, so let's sail through this part. I had my counter on, Erica, but I actually turned it off because I didn't think that we would actually be dying. And that's our third game over so far. This is very weird, Ashla. Very weird. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Here comes the questions. So what was the answer to the first question? I forget. Okay. Okay. That's right. Okay. Perfect. Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. Oh my god. You have an awesome howl? It's weak. My howl without trying is a lot better as well. Oh my god. Okay, you're going to need season that chicken. Okay, we heard that. We know 11 spices. Okay, then this next one we got wrong too. What was it? Is it gratitude? Yes, okay, we got it. F. Okay, your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster. You better pick up the pace. Okay, yes. Small town. Perfect. Aroo! Is that better? I'm shuddering like the clips that potentially could be making or like when I go watch these later. But anyhow. You try to shout out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. Sound of success. I don't remember. Bubbling? No! Shit! Don't make it the spray bottle. Okay, so we're still alive though. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. That was worse? Okay. Oh, Sanders looks at me and says, I believe in you, Nacho. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to fill? Oh god, I don't know. Where did I click? I don't even know what I kicked. Grrr, Sprinkle says. You were stranded on a desert island with only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? Oh, dude! We got the rippling chest exposure again. So I blew him a kiss. Did I really? Is that what I selected? I selected to blow him a kiss. Oh my god. Is that why he's reacting this way? I'm gonna get a hydrate and a posture check in there for Emma. Oh my god, Erica, I love your emotes so much. I love your emotes so much. Okay. What a hunk. Nacho says, I know, right? Sprinkles replies, you know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Oh shit. Oh! What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof woof! You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Miriam shouts out, "Hey! Yikes!" Clank goes, "Zzz." Miriam continues, I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in the kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Nacho does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. Oh, here comes Sanders. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hands into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Miriam screams, Nacho, no! But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. So we've got a horse foot imprint on our face. Our hand is mangled inside of a mixer. Not good. Sanders shakes his head in shame. Sanders says, what you often find is the easiest way could turn out much, much more difficult. Sprinkles chimes in, everyone stop what you're doing right now, the battle is over. I reply, it can't be, I was so close to finishing my dish. Sprinkles says, sweetheart, look at your hand, you simply can't go on. So apparently Sprinkles has a lot more sass than I've been leading on to so far. Oh, that's too bad, and here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. Sprinkles says, no, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two, on account of Nacho's injury. You see Sprinkles begins to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Ashley says, well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Ashley says, under the white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells the story of excellence. I was going to ask Nacho to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Ashley says, Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce over the top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Ooh, that does look kinda cool. Ashley says, inside you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blue jelly? Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Sanders says. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Ashley says, oh, you, hee. As he places the saucer-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel. Put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. I don't know which one to do here. I think I'm going to put myself in between Sanders and Ashley. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. The goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. Oh no! Oh god. That's the fourth. That's the fourth game over we've gotten now. Okay. Hopefully we don't have to start. Hopefully we don't have to do the questions over. Oh god, we have to do the questions over again. So far, the only negative of this game is the checkpoints. Everything else is amazing. There. 11. Rest. That's row. Which one? I did all the other ones. That was the only one that was left. Okay. Yes, that's the one. Okay. I picked a different one. I'm not even sure what that one said. Oh, I wanted to pause on the hunk one. Okay. Okay. We're almost back to where we left off. Zen, how you doing? This is I Love You, Colonel Sanders, the finger looking good dating simulator. We just game over, so we're just getting back to where we left off. Okay, so this is where we left off. So we answered wrong. So we're gonna internalize the rage we feel. It's a very weirdo game. Your rage burns so intensely with your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and then they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy, fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's very gauge, and that's why we're playing it. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. Colonel Sanders says, I know you're hurting right now. No, that's what we were thinking. I think that's what we were thinking, right? Oh no, did he pick her? Colonel Sanders, not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I reply, I'll be fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a great master chef. Sanders replies, failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? I reply, that's exactly what I think. Sanders continues, well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before me, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an... that. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I reply, I didn't know. Colonel continues, people see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I don't know if you want to watch this or the anime you're watching. This is pretty close to anime though, so you gotta sound more romantic. Your reading is going to make people fall asleep. Oh, Jen. Sanders says, I resolved that when I was going to amount to something, no amount of hours, labors, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. Sanders continues, one has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. Dear different voice, Erica says. I don't know if I can do that, Erica. I know you do that on your streams, but I don't know if I can do that. Sanders says, I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring the joy to the entire world and make up for my past missed. Yay, Pop says. And by the way, so Pop's name is actually Bob, but apparently he was reading his name upside down, so he and everyone else calls him Pop now. Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster again? I thought we got rid of the Spork Monster. The Spork Monster is back. Spork Monster says, Gorko, the Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. Sanders replies, is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I step in saying, I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. The Spork Monster replies, that was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them. Oh my god. I ask, are you stronger than Borko? They reply, well, we're twins, so not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He is already on the same page as you. And then I say, it's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think it could be much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. Sanders says, I think what Nacho is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life is too short for making enemies. Yes, definitely check out Erica. She does really cool voices, and she's been doing them for Paper Mario. And I've really been enjoying her Paper Mario, but I've also been avoiding it lately because she's at parts that I don't want to see, because I'm going to play that game eventually. But definitely everyone check out Erica. Okay, let's see what's going to happen with the monster here. The monster replies, I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. Sanders says, all the better to enjoy tasty food. Surely you'd like to eat, don't we all? The monster replies, of course I do. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. I reply, chomp on this. You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. So for those that didn't see our last battle with this monster's brother, it was like a legit turn-based battle. It was actually really cool. The monster replies, delicious, you're much nicer than the evil students who, once upon a time, turned me into this creature who stands here before you. Nacho says, I don't believe it, you were human once? Monster says, well no, I was whatever that is, this word here? But I was still a student at this school. Anyways, until one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me. I was forever transformed. Uh-oh. I think I know where this is going. Nacho replies, a magic spellbook? It's a type of dog. Okay. Precisely, Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who cheat them through sorcery and guilt. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. Sanders says, it sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Nacho, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Can I do a Terminator impression? It's like the I'll be back. That's as best as I get, so anything beyond that is gonna be pushing it. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Oh my god, so we're going to his house now. Go hide and snuggle up. Slap his cheeks. Just kiss already. Yeah, right? Okay, here we go. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Oh, let's look at the pictures. We've got a baby picture. We've got a desert. We've got... Oh, Kentucky. Oh, look who this is. Oh, look, it's an Easter egg. Look who this is. And we have an urn. We have maybe a credit card and a chicken. Very swanky house, though. I would love to live here. I don't think it's a pet chicken. Damn, I want some fried chicken now. Ride the chicken. Shatine. Oh my god. Okay. Sanders says, every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Very true, Sanders. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop laughing. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. And then I reply, well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. I reply, it's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy, perhaps both. Everybody make him hydrate. We'll get that hydrate in. Oh my goodness. Oh, Shatine's gotta hydrate too now. Does the baby picture already have a beard? Yes, it does. Okay, and some more hydrates. We'll take some more. And Ash Lilith with a posture check. Yeah, I have to say I was very on the fence about this game, but I absolutely love it. I think this game is amazing. Okay, now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? I am gonna reveal the secret because we are gonna like live happily ever after together. Just drink the whole bottle. Okay. You know what? I got about a quarter of the bottle left. Here it goes. Okay. There we go. And you know what recipe I have been working on? My nachos! Wouldn't it be cool if we could actually like make nachos and then have like fried chicken and nachos with the Colonel with biscuits? That'd be awesome. I think that'd be like a perfect day. Okay. We are going to reveal it. Don't worry, Zen, I have more. Okay, let's reveal the secret. You decided that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with the Colonel. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I say to the Colonel, I present to you my original coleslaw. So fun fact, I despise coleslaw. I think it's so gross. But anyways, the shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Oh, did you hear that gasp? Colonel Sanders gasps and say, magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until a spoonful remains in the bowl. Sanders says, do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. Oh my god. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. So I say, sure, why not? That wasn't a gasp, that was a moan. Colonel Sanders says, "Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment." You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look at closer. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotion. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Okay, so I have a feeling that we're gonna need to remember this stuff. So I'm gonna try to pay attention. Okay. I don't even know what that is. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. Oh, it's a vault. Okay. You think for a moment, what number is important to the Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. So we're going and just opening his safe. Our love interest, we're opening their safe. Inside you see a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Shamini style? I don't know what that is. Okay. So we've just stolen from our love interest. Okay, let's click on the... Okay, I agree with Shatine. Let's click on the chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. So that's a stuffed chicken. So that is an honest-to-goodness chicken. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic. It's real. It's a freaking chicken. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders. Okay, but it is dead though. Okay. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Is the rooster the state bird of Kentucky? Sashimi, it's like sushi? Okay, gotcha. Alright, I want the baby picture. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that it must be the Colonel Sanders himself. That or maybe it's the drumstick that seems to be waving like a rattle. God. Thank you for the follow, Mooflakins. I really appreciate it. Although something weird is happening, I think, with my alerts, but... Anyways, maybe it's that drumstick that he seems to be waving like... I didn't even realize it was a drumstick! I thought it was a rattle. He's holding a drumstick. I didn't even see it. Okay. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? See, again, they break the third person. I love that. Uh-oh. Oh. Shit just got real. Okay, so do we continue looking at stuff, or do we do we make our way into the door? I think we keep looking at stuff, because I think we're gonna... Oh, we can look outside. Let's look outside. Gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Erica says, "Oh god, it's the ghost." Just then the ghost of the student pops up. "Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death?" I reply, wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? The ghost replies, "I could just tell you my name right now. It's..." And I interrupt them. "Can't you see I'm in the middle of something?" You open the window a crack and the ghost is swept out with a breeze. Oh my god, poor ghost. Okay. Everyone's saying to join him in the bed, but what if... But see, here's my concern. If we need some of this information when we talk to them, I think we should look at all the items first. Alright, Shatine, you have a wonderful time kayaking. I'm glad that you could join us, though. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to or not. So thank you very, very much. Have yourself a wonderful day, and thank you for joining. And we will get to the bedroom shortly. I just want to click on all these things. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. You look closely and see that there is a short inscription. "I wonder who my friend Pete is." Ooh. So is that like his dad? Is he KFC Jr.? I think that's what we're gonna... I don't think he's KFC Jr. I think he is the KFC. I just think that was maybe like an Easter egg or something like that, but let's see. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. See, something weird's going on. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Wow, that's actually really cool. That quote kind of gave me shivers. That's really cool. That's very cool. Poor guy. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Is that a credit card? Oh no, it's a comb. Oh, look at this. Are we gonna steal his hair? That'd be just a tad creepy. Was his friend you in the picture? Ooh, maybe this is foreshadowing. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made out of spun silver. Things are getting really weird. Okay, one more item, and I think we're gonna go to the bedroom. A scented candle you pick up and try to identify the smell. Well, it's gonna taste like chicken, right? Power tool, freshly starched collar, piece of wood floating in the lake, Summer of '69. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... See, and this is the thing the game's been doing. The game has been telling us recipes, but it keeps blocking them out. By the way, I'm not leaving till I see the end of the game. Wifey is still on the phone. Okay, perfect. I have a feeling we're probably going to be close to it. So let's see. Okay, so without further ado, off to the bedroom we go. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet. Oh, it's his closet. It's not the bedroom. Everyone settle down. Everyone settle down. It's not the bedroom. It's the closet. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. Only a little creepy. Only a little creepy. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. Sanders says, "I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you." Oh crap, the jacket! You decide that now is your moment. Make the big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. I feel like we tell him we're cold. Not sure. Okay, Erica agrees with me. And then I say, "I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold and thought this might warm up." Right? We're cold because we want some snuggles. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. "See, it's working! It's working!" Sanders says, "It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer?" Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Oh, now it seems like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You shouldn't be thinking about what you're going to cook. I reply, "I should be at home studying." Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. Uh-oh. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. I turn around and gaze at the Colonel and say, "Colonel?" Colonel looks back at me and replies, "Yes, Nacho?" I respond back, "I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful." The Colonel agrees and says, "I think you're right. We should take things slow." You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Oh god, dream sequence! Oh my god, it literally says that! Okay. Oh, all our friends are flying around on drumsticks. Okay. You will wake to a beautiful morning and Colonel Sanders' hideaway. So we spent the night! We spent the night. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new ingredient you just learned about, blank. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Touché. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room, holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. He says, "Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Chicken with biscuits." It does look delicious though, absolutely delicious. What did that say? It looks meticulous? Is that what that said? I clicked and I didn't mean to. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. Yeah, Shatine, that's breakfast. There's nothing wrong with chicken and biscuits. Covered in butter, might I add. Sanders says to me, "So would you say that we're the perfect match?" How presumptuous. Colonel continues, "My cuisine and your taste buds, that is." Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a peg or flatter. Of course we're gonna flatter him. Hello. I respond, "You know it. I think we might make a great team." A slight tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Oh, we're gonna be business partners? I hope we're more than business partners. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school, after all. University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, awaits for no one. Okay, well we're back. We're back. Oh, sorry, Erica. Hopefully you can sneak in and see the endings. I feel like we're close, but we are starting another day, so I feel like this is going to be the last day. Shatine says, "No business partner, make love already." Okay, you get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is waiting for you. Miriam says, "Where have you been?" I reply, and she interrupts me. "Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you anywhere. I got worried that something happened to you." I reply, "It's okay, I was just," and then she interrupts me again. "But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get up to speed on the saga of Miriam." Okay, she can fill me in on it. I reply, "Sure, but," and then she interrupts, "You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went out on a date." I reply, "I think I can believe that," and then she continues, "Since I've been partnered with Clank, he's asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy." Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving, as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And then I say, I went out on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where we spent the night. You what? Miriam snaps back. Nothing happened, but the emotional connection? Wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. Amen. After a short argument, you both agree to go to your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you're encountered by your two rivals. You can tell from a distance that they've been picking on Pop, though he himself might not grasp that fact. Because, you know, Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Aww. Van Van says, oh, it's great. I already went up right away. Pop says, I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Hehehe, sprinkles. There's a dog and a treat. Yes, it is, Pop. It's this dog and a treat. Ashley chimes in, you can get your swirly dipped too. And then I jump in, why don't you pick on someone your own size? Van Van says, because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. Ashley says, there is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? Van Van says, you've got some nerve, Nacho, suggesting I pick on a defensiveless horse. Now I say, now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accidentally makes you wince in pain. Van Van looks at me and says, doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. Hey, Manny! Thank you for stopping by and thank you for the lurk. And then I respond back, I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Colonel Sanders asks, is everyone excited for their final day of school? Nacho, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll get back in fighting form by this afternoon. Ashley says, aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Sanders replies, technically I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? Oh, so we're getting mega jealous here. But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? Sanders says, it was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. And then I chime in saying, that's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Sanders looks at me and says, excuse me, Nacho, I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Ashley says, maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. Sanders says, I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine food. See you inside, Nacho. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who they are, for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. She is the biatch, isn't she? Miriam, wow, that's the book. It looks like bad news. I reply, it's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magical stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? And I just got reminded of grimoire cards from Destiny. Oy vey. I respond, I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings, passed only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I say, I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic, Miriam says. Couldn't you just do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger. Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times do call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. We are not going to do it. No. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Wonder what would happen if we would have done it. Sure, that would have been a game over. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him a snack, so we're going to give him our homework for snacks. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Let's give him our homework. You reach into your backpack and grab some homework from last September you forgot to turn in. Sprinkles immediately goes for it and grabs the sheet of paper like it's a piece of fresh chicken rawhide. Sprinkles says, or does, I apologize for the outburst. I know it seems cliche, but not much in this world satisfies me like upgraded work. Ungraded work, my nacho. But we called you my nacho. Aww. And I reply, I have been sitting in a lecture series around the art of cake baking. How insightful. Phil says, this actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Nacho, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see... But before you can go on any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirls and sparks coming from the back of the room. Miriam says, I told you to save it for after class. Uh-oh, what's Clank doing? Miriam says, you think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. I hope that won't kill him. A treat from last time. It wasn't a treat, it was some of my homework that I hadn't turned in from last September. Or semester. Did it say September or semester? I'm not sure. Baking a cake is fun. It certainly can be. I've been itching to bake a cake actually. Like, I don't bake very often. Miriam says, but no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan. J and J forever. Watch us from a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Blank just says bzz, bzz. Miriam, yeah, well that doesn't make it a great date. Blank says, beep, rural. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all that I care. So Miriam is pissed. Sad to beep. Plank begins to shudder, steam spouts out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Uh-oh, I think Miriam just broke Clank. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that Clank. Oh boy, is that a shoe covered in cheese? Or fried? No, it's deep fried. Clank burps out a completely deep fried sneaker, considering that he himself wheels, not feet. It's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a proud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Sprinkle says, well that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition, showdown, challenge, exam, trademark, exclamation mark. I'm still working on the title, but I think you may get it. Test time approaches, see you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Miriam says, okay, I am so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me like that in class, in front of everyone? His tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. And then I respond, I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Pretty smooth there, me. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to settle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me, are you? Asks Miriam. I reply, of course not. Well, maybe, sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a range big enough for both of you, and whoever else he wants to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank, or anyone else you met today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person. You shouldn't settle for the first someone to show you their interest in. Anyhow, Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today, says Miriam. I'm going to make a very special soup. I reply, and I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend your time before your exam. Ashlis used to have a roommate in culinary class. Sadly, I could cook better than them. Yeah, that's not very well for them. You can cook better than them. Yeah, and they didn't stay too long. Or did they end up dropping out? You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talents. The chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed Van Man, his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of recipes, a quick test of a recipe that you've been working on. Nacho's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making the dish comes second nature to you. You're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders themselves. Nacho, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. I reply, oh, just taking it all in. I'm beginning to visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Colonel Sanders says, visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Chef Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires. But that decision gets harder to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it like there was no sound at all, or fess up about your practice dish. You're gonna fess up because he's gonna love that. I think being a chef is a hard and pressured job. I agree with that 100%. Okay, let's fess up. So then I say, okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. Colonel Sanders replies, I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards away. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. And then I say, you knew it was pot pie just from the smell? Sanders says, not just pot pie, but chicken pot pie with a all butter crust. Oh, I'm getting really hungry. As Sanders continues saying, and my nose is telling me something else. Then I say, oh no, is it burning? Sanders says, haha, no, I can smell that it was made with the heat help of TLC. Aww. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow, look at it. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day, Sanders says. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lay down the ground rules. And there are no rules, except to cook everything you've got. Got the battle music kicking now. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that will push you over the edge of victory. So, real life story, I make a really good mac and cheese. Now, I'm not talking like KD mac and cheese, I mean like mac and cheese in the oven with a crispy top, delicious cheesiness. That is the one thing that I know how to make. And I would totally eat this meal. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes for their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big. Prepared to go big or going small. Not sure if that makes sense, but okay. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool specific cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Oh my god. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster Blaster! Fan Fan flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Even Clank gets in on it. 5 dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Oh man. Wait, when did Clank learn how to speak English? Ashley, it's the singularity, as was foretold. Van, we mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out to the back of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Nah, we're not going to do that because we know the Colonel is not going to like that, so we're going to do no. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win your own turn. He gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Nacho, Sanders says encouragingly. Miriam notices too. And she adds, and I've always believed in you, Nacho, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn and notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. And I say to her, Miriam, what about your dish? If you're cheering here, who is cooking? Miriam says, tiny food, short cook time, I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the it's the secret ingredient. Oh no! She just threw the Eye of Newt into our dish. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get an Eye of Newt from anyways? Oh god, this is not good. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. Oh my god, we just made a spork monster. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? The monster replies, we spork monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So, I'd say we're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of cooking a competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I respond, I'm sorry Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the spork monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summoned me, right? Hahaha, yeah, you guessed it, sort of. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? Now we've got the spork monster helping us. Classic Japanese style anime that makes no sense. And that's what I love about classic Japanese style anime, and that's what I love about this game. I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top shelf, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country, you can feel the spork monster wanting up to tell a very long and involved story. Don't know exactly where they came from, but it seemed like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. The monster replies, I understand. It's kind of like that when... It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck, the monster says. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra powers deep down from within yourself. Give up and get out. Okay, well, we're not going to give up and get out of culinary school, so let's summon the extra power from deep down within ourselves. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary orange flows through your body. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Then the ghost interrupts us. Yes, Nacho, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You're interrupting my inspirational monologue, Ghost? The ghost apologizes. And then I continue. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything, except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, the chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and it can't be served. Oh god. But don't worry, dear Nacho, you may have suffered some setbacks, but it's all not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. Sanders says to me, I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help, they say. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. Mac and cheese hair. Best Super Saiyan version. Saying. Yes, we have improved. I'm not sure. But yes, I think we are definitely improving the Colonel. Let's see where this goes. But, Colonel Sanders, what about the tests? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Sanders says, following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What? Like a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. The Colonel says, and besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting, I say? The Colonel responds, if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Sprinkles says, time's up, students. The time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. Sprinkles continues, you must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. Sprinkles says, it seems we're missing some students. Pop, clank. From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle. That can only come from one student. It's Pop. Pop is flying? Nacho says, it sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. The teacher says, Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elasticity of their underpants. Sprinkles says, Pop, get down from there right now. And then I say to Pop, let me guess, did Van Van have something to do with this? Van Van chimes in, when someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? Pop says, I thought a wedgie was a salad. Iceberg wedge salad is really good, I enjoy that. I know it's kind of basic, but I love it. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing as he didn't cook anything. Pop says, I can't feel my legs. May I be an excuse? Sprinkles agrees and says, sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say it's not the worst prank in the Academy history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks, pranks, clank. Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whirl, beep, or other noise, but there's none. Somehow he must have got unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final products. Yes, it has been a long semester, 3 days long. Or is it 4? 3 days. Wow, yes, 3 whole days. But after days of hard work, the day has come. The time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward, Sprinkle says. Thank you so much for the follow, Tixter Plays Games. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this stream. Anybody else that's out there watching the stream right now, if you're enjoying it, please don't hesitate to do exactly what Tixter Plays Games just did and hit that follow button if you haven't already. The heck am I playing? We're playing I Love Colonel Sanders, the finger looking good chicken dating simulator. That is what we're playing. Just TK is fine. Perfect. That's much better than saying the whole thing. But yeah, it's a lot of fun so far, TK. Funny game, he's almost done. Yeah, it sounds like we're getting close to the end here. Now, describe your dish, Miriam. Miriam responds, I've made tendered undone udon noodles in a savory soup. So Miriam makes small food. Oh, and she's got a cup of tea. I want the cup of tea. My word, Sprinkles replies. It's so delicious. Is that a teeny tiny Narutomaki I spy float on this itsy bitsy bowl? Hopefully I said that right. Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Didn't he tell us to call him Professor Dog, actually? TK, I'm debating whether to change my name to literally just TK, but I'm not sure. You know what? What I would suggest is just maybe making the TK capitals. Please call me Sprinkles. Okay, I saw that. Miriam responds, yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from my baby green tea leaves that I picked myself. I love green tea, especially when it's freshly picked. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like to taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. Even if I have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs, fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup. Sprinkles gives Miriam an A+. Really do I taste the dish with so much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Aww. Thank you, Nacho, for helping me believe in myself. You're welcome, Miriam. And then Sprinkle says, Van, you're up next. Now describe your dish, Van. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. What the hell is that? Oh, Shatine, you're not gonna be able to watch the end of the game? Oh no! Yeah, put a poll up. That's a great idea, TK. Oh, Shatine, I'm sorry you have to leave right at the ending, but thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy the kayaking. I'm very, very jealous. And thank you so much for posting that picture earlier too, Shatine. That meant the world to me. That was so awesome to see. Okay. Sprinkle says, did you skewer one type of urchin with the spines from the second a different colored type of urchin? Van's replies, yes, Sprinkles. Sprinkles replies, a bit much, don't you think? Van replies, that's exactly what I do. It's a bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans into a sniff the uni, but he can't get his close enough on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof! Van says, please be gentle with my cuisine. Gentle, Sprinkle says, grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in a tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch! My tongue, Sprinkles announces. The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat thing. I keep poking my tongue. Disqualified. Uh-oh, Sprinkles is having some swelling. TK, it's 10 p.m., so I may have joined a bit late. I'll leave the PC on for a look, but I gotta catch some sleep. Have fun with your corgi KFC. Thank you so much, TK. We will do exactly that. A sudden turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it so difficult to eat, I say. Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Van shouts, disqualified for glamour? Sprinkles replies, don't discount specificity. Van, this isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley. It's time to step up. Now describe your dish, Ashley. Ashley says, I made orange blossom Turkish delight and a light rosewater syrup topped with French margarine and a connected by sugar glass. It definitely looks cool. That actually doesn't sound too bad, Sprinkle says. Alicia says, indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. I replied, don't eat the food at a cooking school? Ashley says, got toast in your ears or something, Nacho? I told you, it's a display piece. Sprinkle says, Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Ashley replies, yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, school for the hungry. Sprinkles just pauses. Ashley then says, I suppose you could smell it if you're absolutely insistent, but don't breathe too hard, it might disrupt the sugar spiral. Sprinkles says, if the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. Ashley shouts out, you wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to dedicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be the fake nice, liked by everyone. Alicia, this isn't the last time you've heard from me, either. Sprinkles, if this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 shifts? The professor asks. Oh my god, look at that mac and cheese. I love like the steam coming off of it, that looks delicious. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese, I say, and Colonel Sanders adds, has become something else. Oh, shit just got real. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drumroll plays. Sprinkle says, just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blew me away with it. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. Uh-oh, are we going to another dimension? You win. Oh no, we're not going to another dimension. Shoot. Those sequences are always fun. Together, you and the Colonel have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that Ban Ban and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. Once they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declare that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could there be better than this one? Now that the school year, quote-unquote, is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Look at this, we even have a dance in this. Oh, I hope we have a dance minigame, that would be awesome. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, this humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. Sprinkles jumps in, and DJ Dog is in the house! So he's our DJ apparently. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Ban Ban and Ashley tell everyone that they're committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. Oh, awesome! I'm glad that Ban came around. And look at this, he's got like a cute little shirt on now. He's got his kind of revealing shorts on now, and Ashley has changed as well. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. Oh, the ghost is back. Sprinkle says no ghosts allowed at the graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. The student. It was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Sprinkle says, oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, as they get interrupted, it's the Spork Monster! He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer everyone just to refer me by my new name. Party Monster. Beautiful. The student tries to finish what he had said, to say, but everyone is too wrapped in talking to the Party Monster. Dejected, the student walks off. Poor student. Oh, even Miriam is kind of looking different and jazzy with her new outfit here. Maybe things didn't work out for— oh, I can't wait to see the Colonel. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking. And you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see first at the top of the dirty chef's hat. Oh, what's this? Why does he have a crown? A crown, I ask? Sprinkle says, welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to compete in the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, he's the okay. So he's the son of the school's dean. That makes a lot of sense now. And that's exactly what I say in the game. Sprinkles then says, and we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. It's Clank! Yay! Who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing? I am Clank, Clank says. I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? So he's an alien. And we just said that. Miriam says, I actually feel like I knew this whole time. Clank says, now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? Miriam says, I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that group. I almost felt like Jimmy there for a second from South Park. Clank, I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, the Colonel arrives. Oh, look at this. This is the Cash Colonel. Woo, got the goosebumps. Howdy, classmates, Sanders says. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. Look at all this food. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? Question mark? It better not be the end. We gotta get with the Colonel still. No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Sanders looks over and says, Nacho, what are you doing sitting all alone? I look back and say, oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. Look how smooth we are. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? I reply, off the top of my head, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University Cooking School, the Academy of Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day, Sanders says to me. Would you dance with me? Oh boy, this is it, we're gonna dance with the Colonel. I reply, yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. Sanders says, and once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Nacho. I reply, how sweet, we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. I reply, but who will help you run the restaurants? Colonel Sanders says, I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at the school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? Nacho says, I suppose I could enroll in pastry school. Sanders says, oh my dear Nacho, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way you'll have me by your side. Aww. Okay, now we're at the end. Maybe? Let's see. KFC presents. Oh my god. Oh, we're gonna get to. Okay, this is awesome. Very, very awesome. Look at these cut. I love this cutscene. Look at him go. His secret spices, his glasses. Everyone's eating. Everyone's running. Chicken. Everyone's running on chicken. Now he's on a salt shaker. Wow, Colonel Sanders, we do truly love you. That was an awesome game. I hope that you all enjoyed it because I absolutely loved that game. That game was just cool. I can't even describe how cool that game was. I wish there was kind of more to it because I feel like I want more of it. Just all the anime and the quirkiness and all that weird stuff is just awesome. But I do suppose we have to end our stream there.